Have you ever wondered about the people who once ruled a vast part of our world? The Mongols? They are a tribe shrouded in mystery and intrigue, hailing from a land far, far away known as Mongolia. This place is a realm of towering mountains and deep valleys, a world where the sky touches the earth. The Mongols were nomadic people, which means they didn't have a fixed home. Instead, they lived in homes that could move, called tents, and they traveled from one place to another. They were always on the move, seeking new pastures for their animals. Can you imagine packing up your whole house and moving to a new place every now and then? That's what life was like for the Mongols. Their story is one of adventure and change, a tale of a people who began as wanderers in the sweeping landscapes of Mongolia. So that's how the Mongols began, as nomadic people in the vast landscapes of Mongolia. Did you know the Mongols built one of the largest empires in history? Yes, it's true! Let's travel back in time to the 12th and 13th centuries, a time when the world was a vast, uncharted place and a tribe known as the Mongols was about to make their mark. The Mongols were a nomadic group of people from the grasslands of Central Asia. Their story really begins with a man named Genghis Khan. Genghis means universal ruler, and boy, did he live up to that name. He united the Mongols and set out to conquer the world. What made the Mongols so successful? Well, they were skilled horsemen. They could ride for days on end, covering vast distances. This allowed them to surprise their enemies and quickly adapt to different terrains. Imagine trying to outrun a Mongol horseman on your 2 feet. Not a chance. Now, let's talk about their unique strategies in battles. They were masters of the art of war. They would use clever tricks, like pretending to retreat and then turning around to attack when the enemy least expected it. They also used psychological warfare, scaring their enemies even before the battles began. Under the leadership of Genghis Khan and his successors, the Mongols conquered many lands, from the Great Walls of China to the vast plains of Europe. Their empire stretched over an area larger than Africa. It was one of the largest empires in history. But the Mongols were more than just conquerors, they were also brilliant strategists. They knew when to fight, when to retreat, and when to make alliances. They were not just warriors riding on horseback. They were chess players on the battlefield, always thinking several moves ahead. The Mongols were not just fierce warriors, but also skilled horsemen and strategists, enabling them to build a mighty empire. Their story is a testament to the power of unity, strategy, and sheer determination. So the next time you think about the Mongols, remember, they were much more than just warriors. They were empire builders, history makers, and a force that changed the world forever. What was life like in the Mongol Empire, you ask? Well, let's take a magical journey back in time. Like us, the Mongols had their own unique daily routines. They ate simple food, often dairy products and meat, and their clothing was practical and warm, perfect for their nomadic lifestyle. Their respect for nature was profound. They loved their animals and considered them close companions. Horses in particular were their prized possessions, an inseparable part of their everyday life, almost like a family member. Mongols had a strict but fair system of law and order. Everyone had to follow the rules, no exceptions. This helped maintain peace and order in their vast, varied empire. Traditions were also important. They loved storytelling, music, and games, which brought their communities closer together. These activities were a fun way to end a long day of work. Life in the Mongol Empire was full of adventure, respect for nature, and a strong sense of law and order. What did the Mongols leave behind, you wonder? Well, let's dive in. The Mongols left us more than just tales of their mighty empire. They made significant contributions to trade and communication. They established the Silk Road, a vast network of trade routes that connected Asia and Europe, allowing goods, ideas, and cultures to move across continents. Now, imagine getting a letter from a friend living thousands of miles away. Thanks to the Mongols, this became possible. They developed an impressive postal system known as the Yam, which sped up communication across their vast territories. Their influence didn't stop there. The Mongols also had a profound impact on the cultures they encountered. They blended their traditions with those of the people they ruled, shaping societies across Asia and Europe. And modern Mongolia? It's deeply rooted in the legacy of its ancient ancestors. From traditional music to the nomadic lifestyle, the echoes of the Mongol Empire can still be heard and seen today. The Mongols left behind a rich legacy that shaped the world as we know it today. So, who were the Mongols? Well, they were a tribe hailing from Mongolia who built an empire so mighty it stretched beyond what the eye could see. Living a nomadic life, they were expert horsemen, and their respect for nature was deep-rooted. Their legacy? It's vast, spanning from their unique written language to their influence on trade routes. The Mongols were fascinating people who made a big impact on our world, and their story is a testament to the power of unity, strategy, and respect for nature.